Hello, everyone. Again, this is David with I Speak Life Coaching at www.ispeaklifecoaching.com. Again, I thank you, and it's good to be with you again. I am hoping each one of you, since the last time that we were together, has been able to breathe. Breathing is very important, deep breaths. Been able to think about the three questions that we talked about. In this series, The Five Secrets of Unlocking Your Passion, we're going to cover the five secrets. And the first question that I ask, as it relates to the five secrets, what is it that you want? How does it look? And what is the experience you want to have? That was the homework. I believe each of you have gone through that. You have taken the risk. You have been honest, and you have been expansive in your thinking, that you did not operate in fear, that you allow it to come through you, and you wrote it down. So, since you have done the homework, and we are excited about your homework, why don't you go on to ispeaklife.com and share it with others. Write in your testimonies and tell us what this first exercise meant for you. What did it do for you? What were your thoughts? What were some of your outcomes? What were some of your beliefs? What were some of your fears? What were some of the most outlandish things you could think of that you even fell back in your chair and laughed at the top of your voice, thinking, am I crazy? But no, you're not crazy. You just want to live and thrive and be the person you know that you are created to be, with no strings attached. And so it was fun, I'm sure, challenging, I hope. So part two, the second secret of unlocking your passion is once you have asked yourself the question, what is it that I want? Once you have identified what it looks like, once you know what the experience is going to be like, now you need a strategy. Passion also requires strategies. Now, I'm not going to talk scientific. I'm not going to talk analytical. I'm not going to talk methodologies. I'm going to say that each of us, as you unlock those three questions, those initial questions, I'm sure it hit you. So how do I do it? How do I get to Paris in the spring? How do I build that business? How do I build that brand? How do I restore my first love? How do I go up in the attic and pull out those paintings and pull down that trunk with unfinished dresses that you know you've always wanted to sew and be creative and be that designer? How do you do it? I say to you, the second part of unlocking your passion, you must have a concrete passion, a concrete strategy. Why a strategy? So that you can have a blueprint as to what direction to go in. Now, the two ways that you can approach your passion: tactical, 1 plus 1 equals 2, or you can have a strategy. What do I mean by strategy? I mean, when you commit to something, the old proverb says, when one commits to a thing, the universe conspires to assist you. So in the strategies are your resources. So you want to go back to school and start a new career path. Because you made that commitment, you wrote it down, you can see yourself in the classroom, and you can see and experience what you want to experience because of it. So now you need the resources. You need the tuition. You need the books. You need the laptop. You need the time. You need the right schedule. You need the right university. You need the right program. You need a strategy. So, how do you do this? Strategy is that you put yourself in places where your resources and your needs can be met. So if you are willing to be courageous and you've chosen that you want to go and pick up your art where you left it off, then perhaps you need to hang around artists. So one strategy is one day a week, I will go and visit an art gallery. One day a week, I will go and visit the local art institute where young people are learning their craft. One day a week, I will speak with someone in the art galleries around my city. One day a week, I will paint, sit with my work, be creative. One day a week, I will go visit an art store, look at supplies and brushes and colors and textures, and be in the art world. That's a strategy. You haven't even picked up the art brush. You're just in the room, in the space, so that every resource that you need to be motivated, to be around community, will come to pass. So step number 2 is the areas in which you have found your passion. You've written them down. You know what they are. You know what they look like. You know the experience that you want to have. Now you need to build a strategy around it. Strategy is community, resources, a game plan, an idea. So you want to paint, get into the painters community. That's a strategy. You want to go back to school, then hang around the local universities and ask the right questions with the right people and build your resources, your resource bank in order for you to return back to school. You visit your HR department to see what resources are available for reimbursement for tuition payments. So that's the second secret to unlocking your passion. You need a solid strategy. Find the places, the people, the community, the resources that can help you get to what you want. Come out your comfort zone. That may mean when you leave work at 5, then dinner's on the table at 6. That means from maybe 7 to 10, you're strategizing, you're plotting, you're researching, you're in community, you're in front of people, asking the right questions, learning the language, being around the new technologies, the innovative technologies around art or around design or around infrastructure, building a city or urban planning, whatever it is you've written down. That's the second secret of unlocking your passion, is once you have identified what you want, once you know what it looks like, and once you know what the experience is, secondly, you need a strategy. You have to set out a goal to reach the people, the places in the community to help you get what you want. I Speak Life Coaching. I can be found at www.ispeaklifecoaching.com. My name again is David Smith, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Do your homework. You should identify this week strategies to help you get to where you want to go. So part of your homework is once you identify them, I want you to write down 3 particular resources that are needed for you to reach one of your passions. I've already mentioned the art world. So three things that you may have to do is visit our community, visit our store, and also revisit your old paintings. That's a strategy. That's strategy number 1. Look at it. Be around it. Be familiar with it. So let's revisit this next week. I look forward to hearing from you. And don't forget to visit www.ispeaklifecoaching.com. Thank you.